The Greek-Australian flags are out for Andris Postacoglou's first game. He's one of our own. How long for? We'll wait to be seen. Here we are, guys, on White Hart Lane. And what is it? 11 AM? It's busy. The stalls are all out in force. Tottenham High Road is always a busy road. And like I said, 11 AM here. It's what? 3.5 hours before kickoff. And just approaching the stadium now. I'll show you, I'll flip the camera around in just a second, guys. There's the stadium, guys. Thankfully the sun is out. The sun is out today. It's been absolutely horrible yesterday. It rained all day. But the sun is out. So it's a good thing. But as you guys are probably well aware, maybe you're not, I don't know. I'm not here for the game. Like I said, Andris Postacoglou's first game here at White Hart Lane. And potentially it could be Harry Kane's. Remains to be seen if he's playing. But like I said, I'm not here for the game. I'm here for the protest, demonstration, whatever you want to call it. I'm here to link up those guys, and I'll be here right up to near kickoff before I then make my way home. There's the Harry Kane mural. Like I said, how long for will it be there? Remains to be seen. But I'm also doing this, sorry about the wind if you can hear wind. I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing it for all the guys that cannot be here for geographical reasons because they live in all parts of the world, or maybe not anywhere near thousands of miles away or hundreds of miles away. I'm here for you guys as well to represent. For those of you, of course, that support the cause. If you want to help, always repost this video. Twitter, B.DAGUL's Twitter pages. Repost any of the social stuff that you see. Just get the word out as far and wide as possible. For those of you who don't support this video, of course, is not for you. Why am I doing this? Well, for me personally, it's not so much about whether I can afford to go to the stadium or not. It's besides the point. The point of the matter is, I have a job. I can afford it. It's not about me, guys. It's supporting a greater cause, supporting what's right and what is wrong. Ticket prices on the up again. I know people say it's not been touched for 4 years, but the prices are extortion. The prices are extortion. And people say, well, if you can't go to the game, you can't afford to go to the game, but don't go. If you can't afford to go to the game, stay home. But that's about you. I'm not here for me. I'm here to represent what I believe is wrong. Because I could just say, you know what, leave the park, I could just go straight into the stadium, pay for the ticket, and I go inside the stadium. It's besides the point. The point of the matter is very easy to understand. It's about the greater cause. The stadiums pretty much these days are filled up by middle class people, which I've got no problem with, by the way, guys. If you earn what you earn, you have the right to spend your money any way you want. No problem at all. But it's filled with middle class, elite, whatever you want to call them. But it's Tottenham Hotspur just for the elite, for the middle class? Tottenham Hotspur is everyone's, right? If every fan should be able to go into the stadium to support their team. And I know a lot of you will look at this and go, you know, if you can't afford it, don't go. Go and watch something that you can afford. Go and watch your local side. Go and watch Enfield Town. Go and watch Haringey Borough that's nearby here. And that's absolutely fine. But isn't Tottenham's everyone? Doesn't Tottenham belong to everyone? Doesn't everyone should be able to bring their kid, their nephew, their godson, whatever, their goddaughter, whatever, nieces, anyone, and say, do you know what? I remember the first day that my uncle, my dad, my mum, my granddad took me to the stadium. Remember the first time I went there? My kid's fortunate enough to be able to say, I remember my dad when he took me there. But how many can say that? Because they simply just cannot afford it. Like I said, it's filling up. The club shop, as always, will always fill up. And I know this is not everyone's agenda. I know that. But I'm here for those people. I've given you the reasons why I'm here and not in there. I'm here to support the demonstration. I'm here to support those who are against this ownership. What will it achieve? What's it going to do? There's only a few of you there. There's only a few hundreds there. Whatever, 50, 60, 70. I don't care. I'm here doing what I believe is right for those people who cannot be in there, in the stadium. For those people who cannot be here because they live in another part of England and another part of the world. That is why I'm here. I'm joined by Mr. B.DAGUL himself. Let's get out of the sun a little bit. The sun's going to burn our heads. I know that.
Man.
But I was just telling the guys,
Yep.
just to give you a recap,
Okay.
the reasons why I'm here.
Yep.
I'm here not because I can't afford to be in there. I can. I've got a job. You've got a job. We can afford to be in there. And a lot of people will say, will say is, well, what are you doing it for? I'm doing it for those who are not able to go in there, for the prices that they're starting to put up. And people will say, well, I don't care. A lot of people will look at this and say, well, if I can't go there, I'll stay home. I don't need to protest. I'll stay home and put. But you're achieving something for yourself. Yep. You're not actually doing it for the greater cause, for those people that cannot be there. And that's the reason why I'm here. It's for those people that, for geographical reasons, they live in every part of the world, cannot be there. We're here for them. For those people who cannot bring their kids out here or bring their nephews or whatever else in that stadium, we're here for them. They cannot afford it. I've just paid £25 for parking because I cannot find, at 10:45 a.m, I couldn't find parking anywhere else if it didn't mean to walk for miles and leave my car, whatever else. I've paid it, but it's not about the affordability. I can afford it, but I'm here for those very people. Brian.
Yeah.
What are you here for?
So I'm here for a lot of reasons.
For the benefit of those who don't know.
So yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm actually not working at the moment. I've stopped working there, but
my bad.
That's all right, bro. That's all right. You want to know. Listen, we're the fans being asked to pay more for a lesser product. Is there any European football? No. Is there anything that highlights going on this season that's better than last season to ask for this ticket price increase? No. And then I talk from me. You got to remember, obviously, I'm here now, but this isn't my home anymore. I'm an international fan, and for the cost of living crisis that apparently throws season tickets, the members and non-season ticket holders have had their prices increased and the memberships increased. And for the international fan, the extra perks you've had with this membership increase,
gone.
You cannot. No, the perks, added perks have been there, but you have to live in this country to get access to them.
So it's gone.
So it's like,
gone.
You've done it. The fans can't get the benefit of it. Like I said, I know from Toronto Spurs, if you want to come to a game and you live abroad, you have to buy your One Hotspur membership. Gone up. You buy membership to the official fan club. Toronto Spurs don't give any money back with their membership fees to the club, and then you've got to pay for more. Then you've got your airfare. Then you've got your food. Then you've got
But people like this is the society. People that are not against what we're doing, but people say, you know what? If you can't afford it, don't go. Go and watch a local football team. Don't bother going to Tottenham. Why? You can, you live within your means.
Yep.
But football, I said it, and I've got no people with middle class. I just said it earlier on when I was walking up. I've got no people that can afford it, or they live well and they can afford it. But it's not about you. This is about what's right and what's wrong.
Correct.
Tottenham's everyone's. It's not for the selected people. This is what's happening here. It's becoming for the selected.
Correct.
Not a selected few, but I'll say it's becoming for the selected, and those that you remember the first time you came here,
Yep.
someone brought you here, someone brought me here, and so forth. It's not everyone's story now anymore.
No, I mean, my first game with my dad was Spurs 4, Tranmere 0 in the whatever the Carabao Cup was called back then, the Simod or whatever it was.
Milk Cup, whatever.
1988 was my first game here, 4-0, like I said, Tranmere Rovers. And when people go, I'll go support another team.
Yeah.
I've been supporting this club. I'm 44
Well, I say
now.
go and watch Enfield Town.
Yeah,
Go watch.
but-
Nothing wrong with, by the way. Big
No,
up
not
to
at all.
Enfield Town. Big up to Harringay Borough. Brilliant.
When you're
football
44
clubs.
years old, or whatever age you are, this is all you know.
Yep.
This is all you know. If you fight for what you think's right.
And for a lot of people now, it's a question of just the only way they can. This is about as close as they can get it to get into that stadium. By the way, look at the club shop right there. Look, queuing up already.
This queue is short compared to what it was when I got here.
I'm looking at it right now, and it's just incredible. The queues are forming, and I was just saying, what was it now? 20, coming up to 20 past 11, and it's 3 hours or so before the game starts. And but this is the battle, and we will keep carrying on a good battle. Big up from Brian. Big up from everyone, and as always, forever always.
Levy out. Pardon?